Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the best way to make $10,000 per month online, even if you have no prior experience. Hey everybody, David Schley's back here again with Two Guys Build a Biz on YouTube, the best place on YouTube for anything related to starting, growing, or scaling your business online. If those topics are relevant to you, why not hit subscribe and don't forget to tap bell notifications to be reminded the next time that we post a free video with valuable content just like this one. We do have one request, and that's if you find this video valuable, make sure that you hit the like button. That way YouTube knows that this video is a valuable piece of content. To be honest with you, it really helps out the channel a lot, and also it'll help out your fellow entrepreneurs who might be looking for pieces of valuable content just like this one to help them on their own journey. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how to make $10,000 or more per month online, even if you have no prior experience. If you're new to the channel, my business partner Derek, Mike, and myself have been running our own social media marketing agency for over 7 years at this point. And when we initially set out, our first goal that we ever set for our business was to generate $10,000 per month for both Derek and myself take-home income. These days, we've scaled all the way past $100,000 per month, which puts us in the seven-figure business realm, and it's totally mind-blowing to me. Our goal here at this channel and in this video is to help you understand how you can make $10,000 per month online or scale way beyond that, or that you can just hit whatever financial goal that it is that you seek so that you can unlock whatever it is that you want to do with your life. So here's what you need to know if you want to make $10,000 per month online. The first thing is you want to be running a service-based business. Now, there are a lot of different models out there, and it seems like everybody on Instagram these days or on YouTube is a guru trying to sell you some sort of product or course that's going to help you make $10,000 per month online. With so many different models out there, it can be difficult to figure out which one's best for you. Derek and I spent a lot of time on this, and I had it personally actually started about 4 to 5 different businesses myself before actually finding our current business, which is a social media marketing agency. After a lot of research and a lot of our own trial and error, we landed on the fact that service-based business was by far the most attractive. Here's a couple of reasons why. First of all, there's very little overhead. This means that it's very cheap to get started, and it requires almost no out-of-pocket expenses to get your business launched. This is very different for me than some of the businesses that I had started in the past, which required thousands of dollars to get rolling. The second thing that makes a service-based business attractive is the fact that you can use your existing knowledge to start the business. And the third thing that makes it very attractive is the fact that it is almost always immediately profitable. Because it requires such low overhead and you can use your existing knowledge to get started and the devices and technology that you already have in most cases, you're going to be up and off the ground, and the first clients that you close for your service-based model are going to be paying you straight profit. The second thing that you need to know when looking to make $10,000 per month online is the difference between a service and a product-based business. As I said earlier, we looked at all the different models that were available and I actually started a couple of these myself. One major business that I'd started originally with a different partner was actually a vitamin subscription-based business, and it ended up costing so much money in terms of branding and inventory as well as legal fees that I barely got the thing off the ground before I lost thousands of dollars. This really highlights some of the challenges that come along with a product-based business and getting them started to begin with. Both have their pros and cons, but upfront costs are a major con of product-based businesses. The second major drawback of a product-based business is that it requires a lot of inventory. In addition to your upfront costs like branding, actual physical products require a ton of inventory, and it can be sitting on the shelf. It might spoil, it might go bad, or it might go out of style. Not only that, each month you need to keep selling more and more in order to scale. I'll explain the math in just a second, but one of the big draws to a service-based business is that it is a recurring model. This means that so long as you're in business and so long as you're providing value to your client, they're going to come back to you and keep paying you month after month. This means that every future client that you close stacks on top of the clients that you closed in the past and scales your revenue. Let's look at some examples. So let's say you decide to go the social media marketing agency route, or any other type of service-based business where the average starting fee is at least $1,000 or more per month. So your SMMA is $1,000 per month. And let's say that you start and you close your first client in a modest 30 days. Derek, my business partner, and myself actually closed our first client less than 2 weeks after starting our business, and that client paid us almost $3,000 per month for over a year. So the nice thing about the service-based model is that if you close that $1,000 per month, they're going to keep paying you each month. Now let's look at a popular dropshipping model, which is iPhone cases. So let's say that the cost to you for an iPhone case is $10. And let's say that the cost to the consumer or the person purchasing it from you is $22, okay? And let's say that it takes a very modest and conservative $2 to market and get that iPhone case sold. This means that your profit per sale is $10. for each iPhone case that you sell. By this math, this means that you will need to sell 100 iPhone cases each month to hit that $1,000 per month. And the thing about it is that you're going to need to keep doing that month after month after month, just to stay at that $1,000 per month. If you want to get to $2,000 per month, double that and do it month after month after month. If you really look at the hard numbers, it's easy to understand why a service-based model is superior, at least when you're first getting started and capital is at a premium. All right, so now we know that the service-based model is where we want to be. We know the difference and the pitfalls between the service-based model and the product-based models that exist. The third big reason why a service-based model is the place that you want to be if you want to hit $10,000 per month online is because you already oftentimes have the existing knowledge that you need, or the barrier to entry, especially in an industry like social media marketing, is very low and it's easy to acquire the skills in a short amount of time. As I mentioned earlier, Derek, my business partner, and myself, the other part of Two Guys Build a Biz, run a social media marketing agency. We chose this model because we already were passionate about social media. We already knew how to use Facebook, Instagram, TikTok didn't exist at the time, but we learned it as it came about. The reality is that there are so many business owners out there who don't want to do these types of things themselves, and they're looking for somebody that they can pay to take it off their plate. Social media is a really good example. Even very savvy business owners, like sometimes you'll bump into a cafe owner or a coffee shop owner who initially loves posting to Instagram. Eventually they get burnt out and they want to focus on the business that they're actually running versus being a social media marketing expert. I can say that Derek and I have also experienced this in our own business, right? Like when we do our taxes every year, I don't want to do the taxes myself. I pay an accountant or an expert to do that. We've grown to the point where I pay a bookkeeper, we pay administrators, we pay operations people to handle all the things in our business that we don't want to focus on. These are all services that you can provide for a recurring monthly model and make thousands of dollars per month online using what you already know. Social media marketing just happens to be a great example of a premium service that's easy to learn, where business owners will pay you between $1,000 and $15,000 every single month. But it's definitely not the only one. If you have a background in law, if you have a background in management consulting, if you have a background in finance, and so on and so forth, providing a service online for something that you already know is a great place to be to make thousands of dollars per month every single month online. I always tell students in the SMMA Blueprint that SMMA can be the best first business to start. You'll learn the skills, you'll be able to take those and start any type of business that you want using what you learn from running your social media marketing agency. If you are curious about getting your own service-based business launched, the SMMA Blueprint, the course that Derek, my business partner, and myself have created, has helped thousands of other entrepreneurs get their own business started and start making over $10,000 per month every month. I'll link it down below. You can feel free to check it out. And I'd love to hear any questions that you have about the course or about this video in the comments down below. So I'm super curious. What do you think? What do you think the best model to start is online? What's worked for you? Let us know in the comments down below, and we'll see you in the next video.